as you can see, so I don't know if I can make a lot of noise. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I want to change this. I want to change the way this is being rendered because there's no way this is going to work. So I'm going to just do another thing. This gets out, and it's just going to be sorting.hbb. I'm going to have to pull short. What the hell? Test. Okay. And then here, I have this here, right? Okay. I should have a static int I, static int j. Let's just call it step. Okay. And step as well. Alright, this should be 0. This should be 0 as well. So then this should be, I'm gonna have that, so then I want to do 1, right? So in bubble short it's 0 as well. Yeah, okay. Then I'm just gonna do, I guess, int size. Well, no, the size is always gonna be the same, so I don't need to change that. But pretty much it's gonna be if. So I gotta get this in here. This gets out. This goes out as well, and size should be int vector dot size. Size. Right. So here I need to do a couple of things. So I want to do one step at a time. So I guess I have to go and do vector. Well, I guess I have to take this. Right. Here and then swap them. Okay, so then this would sort of make sense here. Right, so then it would be that I gotta j plus plus and I plus, not like I plus plus. So I guess I have to check here before if I equals, or yeah, equals vector dot size. To int, so if I equals vector dot size, then that means that I should okay, then this should return 0. Okay. Oh, so I keep on doing this. Okay. So if vector j is less than this, then okay. So then here I should do something if j equals vector int vector dot size, and I have to do I plus plus, right? Else, all of this again here. This is kind of what I'm thinking. So here I do this, I return 0, and then 2 would be sort of I plus plus, and then j equals 0. I guess because it has to reset every time it reaches that point, pretty much. So this is kind of what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I have a free ball in this one, I have no idea. So then I would have to have something like a loop with like a initialize to rate, and then I have to have some sort of bubble, like bubble short step. I have my vector, my window, and then my render order, which I need at the time, but in the future I may not need it. So this would be kind of, we do the bubble short, and this would be render vector, right? I have my vector, and then I'll render. And this is when I render the whole thing. Okay. And in this case, I always return. Okay, so I know exactly what to return. It's going to be return 0, I guess. But in this case, it's like, okay, I'll do this, and then what? Still gotta do this, right? So I guess this gets executed no matter what. Right? With this just goes here and then it checks again no matter what. So you do this, right? And then you have to return J. Just gonna return J every single time. In this case, then I guess I have to return I. I don't know. But yeah, this is gonna be int index equals bubble short step, and then render vector is gonna use the index to highlight that one. Okay, so then I think it's actually here. It's a show short array or re-render screen. Okay, so this makes more sense now, but it's also kind of like, I don't know, I have not added it to my harpoon. Alright, here you go. So re-render screen, and then it should be something like, okay, so here you have re-render screen where you have all this, and you're also going to have an int index. So I need to also go into the header, render int index. Then here it's probably going to have a couple of problems. Redraw screen, I guess. Number 1 is the one that I want to highlight, and then number 2. Alright. Update, whatever. Actually, I could probably can get rid of this too. Okay. Render vector, so this would be how is this called? Redraw screen. Okay. Gonna have my render, my vector, then the index. Okay, so this would be a boilerplate, so wow, true. Right. What true, I put all this here. Sorry. So initialize array has to go out. boom, boom. Okay, so I do the index, I redraw the screen, and then in redrawing the screen I have to check if I equals index, then I do sorry, 0, 0, and then I'm just gonna go and do this. See if this happens. Sorry. So if it goes this one, then I'm gonna set this one to this one, and then I should probably actually not. Don't know why I'm deleting all this. Alright, 0, and then probably I want this, and then I wanna do this again. Right. So I have no idea if this is gonna work out or not, but fuck it. Invalid next size no, I don't know what it was. Okay, so that seemed to sort of work out a little bit. That was good. Also, I think I do have swap elements, but swap elements does not have to return the screen, which is good. It does have to clear value column, whatever. Selection short, you do all this thing. You're sort of having that, and then, yeah. But this shouldn't take that long. Like, it should be way faster. Maybe this is giving me trouble. Show short array. Nope. Clear column, no. Initialize array. Should not have any problem. It's doing it the other way. Well, that is interesting. Okay. That is super interesting for sure. Whoops. Okay, so why is it doing it the other way though? J equals 0, I plus plus. Gonna have to turn, I don't know, I equals 0, I guess. I equals 0. Didn't return I don't know, I then swap the elements. I'll return off this thing. Okay, but it's not doing this either. It's not, for some reason, it's not really, and it's both short, so I should probably want to have something like index, bubble short, C out, sorry, and out. So here there's definitely a problem. So maybe it has to be minus 1, actually. I don't think that's a problem, but it has to be minus 1 for sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, probably the printing is slowing things down a lot, for sure. Out of here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that is way better too. Then returns, boom, done. Okay, so now I need to know exactly why you're not doing this, which is kind of crazy. set render dark color, highlight value. Where's this? What am I trying to do here? Redraw screen, I'm trying to do all this, which is I'm trying to set the render color to red here. I'm filling this one up with red, and then I'm sending it back to white. Seems pretty reasonable to me. But for some reason it does not seem to be see out index reached when redrawing screen. See and go. Sorry, and then I want to do index. Okay. Index reached. So why you're not printing it in red? Probably because it's going way too fast, but it shouldn't. I'm filling the rectangle with the color though. So that I render the present. So render for rect. Oh yeah. Okay. Else. Yeah, I'm drawing it in red no matter what. Yeah, this is better. Okay. So, okay, so that is fixed. Nice. I can get this out of the way. Whoa, dude, what's going on? You gotta chill out. Yeah, okay, it's infinite while loop. Okay, that's why it's not stopping. Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, so that works. So I infinite and added the bubble short step. Every call to the function is one iteration of the sorted algorithm. I don't know how to spell this. This makes it easier for the loop so that I can have the sorting and the rendering separated. Yeah, okay. Alright. And then it would be a matter of me doing the same thing with the, like, how you just get rid of, just clean things out here. This is out of the picture. Clear value column, that should also be out of the picture. Or should it? But I think it should though. Like I don't think it should matter. I did value column, so I think swap elements should do or in shorting. Swap elements. So let's just see how it works. Clear body column. I do have this as well. So set render draw color and then you fill the rect. Oh yeah, well I actually need yeah. I do need you. I think so. I'm just gonna keep it anyways. Okay. And then I would like to have something where it's like, okay, so in here I have, where am I? Here, okay. So I return j, I return 0. Right, and there I return I. So I'm just going to return -1. Right, so in this case, if so this would be if x equals -1, then I could have something like bool running equals true. Sorry. So while running this and then running equals false. Okay. And then I should just break out of it. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I guess I could break anyways. And then here I should show sorted alright. Which I don't think it works. Which sucks. But yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Then it does spectrum slash correct, which is kind of a crazy thing to put up. Where is this being created? This happens here, but this should happen before that. Oh yeah, it does. I still don't know how to do it, but yeah, I'm just gonna go into another thing, which is gonna be the what header do I have? I have the right here. And it's gonna be a in selection short step. Sorry, step. Okay, and then I'm gonna copy this entire thing. Go out here, do int step. Okay, so I'm gonna have my size, and then I'm gonna have an static int on which equals 0, and then here. Alright, and then I have my size here, which is good. Actually, I'm gonna just so then that's not. So then in here, okay, I don't really care about this right now. Well, I guess it's pretty much just the same thing. I guess I could. Oh, this is sort of secondary. So this is going to return 0. Okay. And then this whole thing is just going to be commented out. Okay, so I need to do sort of the same thing, right? It's like, okay, so if I is equals to size, then I should I equals -1, and then return I. Okay, then I should do else. And here, what do? I declare int minimum I. So I also have to keep in mind the minimum, which is gonna have every time I enter in the I. So that's interesting. So in here, how do I reset the? Okay, so I if j equals size. So here's you have something called int and equals 0 won't use I, but then it should be static as well, right? Static int min, where if j equals size minus 1, this is minus 1 as well? No. Oh fuck, okay, so this changes everything. Okay, so j is not 0, j is okay, so this has to stop anyways. Okay, so this has to stop anyways. Probably do minus 1, so you know, it's never gonna reach this one, but whatever. Okay, so in here I'm doing a couple of things. I don't know if this. Okay, so then I'm doing for j equal I plus 1. So then I should do j equals I plus 1. I don't know. But then if j equals, so this is size, then I should sort of break out of it. So I plus plus. Else it means I am inside of a for loop, so I have to do if vector. So sorry. Okay, min equal j whatever, and then in each iteration of I have to do the swap elements, but this is before, I mean after I have done the if statement. So this is interesting. So I assign this new one, and then in here I have to do swap elements. So and it's not this one for sure, because this is happening. So I'm doing that my minimum is equal y, I mean I, or e, wait, letter e parentheses.
Letter.
What the fuck? I, or e. E. Wait, yeah, E. E? Where's the pronunciation? High front sound. What are you talking about, dude? E. I. So which one is it? Different pronunciations of I. I think it's I actually. Okay, so it's I. I've been saying E. Whatever. J equals I plus 1, I plus 1, then if this is said, I mean, I guess I could just try it out, you know? Index bubble short step, I guess I can do selection short step. Okay, I got selection short step, which I don't think it's gonna work at all. Great, what the hell is this, dude? Source may not CPP. Okay, so you are taking a piss here. So I am doing this outside of the is outside of the j loop, which means this. Of course, I cannot do it. I cannot print I as well. So this is great. So no, this is not it. This is not this trick. It is this trick. So you have to let all of these things happen, and then I guess you could do the other thing, like be like so. So if it's less than size, then you do this. Else you do whatever you were supposed to do, which is plus plus floppy on it. Right, so and then the minimum where am I plus floppy on it, and then I guess you return j, right? Not really sure about that. J equals 0, right? So that's pretty simple. Yeah, j will not equal 0 equals I'm doing something super funky. Okay, so this is not it has to fuck itself. But where do I set the j to 0? So I set it to 0 every, yeah, I set it back to 0, and then I do j plus plus after that. So after the thing here, I don't know what's going on. Let's just put it that way. What the yo? Is this what it's supposed to be doing? So short it'll rip. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. So it's not really showing anything. Okay. So first I have to check if the I is complete. Yes. And then return I. Else I check in this case, well I have to assign the minimum, which is in every sort of iteration of I. So I guess I could do it this way, but again it's not really that. But so j is less than the size, then I have to check it in here. Okay, and then I guess outside of this I have to do j plus plus. Right. Yeah, I check it in here. This is all within the if, but so if this is then a j0, but where do I return j in this case? Don't really see it here. Don't really see it. Do I return j? Return j. Do I just return it? I don't know. Yeah, that does not work. Let's see. So let me just have this clear. So I'm in assignment, the minimum equals I. Yes. Then I'm saying, okay, j equals I plus 1. Yes. Then I am checking, okay, is it less than the size? Yes. So it means I can go in here. And going in here means that I can do this, which is checking if the vector j value and the vector minimum value, so if this is less than this, whatever, then I say, okay, my minimum equals this, right? But I guess I do have to return to keep track of it. Not really. outside of this, I have to do j plus plus. Then I return j, yes. And then in here, I have to do j equals y. I don't know if I have to do this. It does not care. Okay, it does not care at all. Else, it means this one's bigger than this, so it means I can just go, right? This is way more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. What the fuck? It's probably so simple. Okay, so this is, so I take this to get outside of my for loop of the first one. Yes, okay, so this equals -1, so that I can sort of handle it outside. Yes, and then I return it, okay. So then I go into here, and right here, and exactly here. So I have to say, okay, my minimum equals I, and then I have to go and declare my for, like my j. And my j equals I plus 1, yes. Okay, and then I get inside of here. Meaning that, okay, I'm checking if this is this, so. Wait. No, this is not supposed to happen, right? Oh wait, if it's less than, yes, I do. Increase it, increment it, and then I return it as well, so that I know the index. Else, it means that this is bigger, meaning that I have to increment I. And then I have to swap elements. Yes. That's exactly what I'm guessing. Now the problem is, what do I have to do with this? Because I don't know. Like, do I have to say that j equals I plus 1 in here, or what? Like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Because in here I just say j equals 0, then I check if it's not. Oh. Okay, so if so if it's not inside, so if it is, if this means it can go inside of the second for loop. Okay. This means that j is greater than size, so it has to go to increment I and iterate again. Right, I guess that's what it means. I'm doing it every single time. Yes. But I guess there has to be some control over this, right? We're reassigning this every time. So if this is less than size, then if it's bigger than size, then, but I do have to assign it somewhere, so I don't know how to do it. And I'm sort of twigging a little bit, because it would be like having something here. Like, why would it look like to have something here? I don't know. It would be sort of in this step between, because it's like, okay, this means that I can go inside here. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So clear the problem is here. I think this is where the problem is for sure. So maybe I have to do something where if j is less than the size, then it can go in here. But I do have to assign it somewhere. let's just do it like this. So in here I checking if I can go inside of the first for loop. Okay. Can't. Meaning I have completed the short. So I return myself to indicate so. Okay. Else this I can go inside of for loop, the first for loop, right? But that's kind of crazy because it's like, okay, no, okay, maybe this is being crazy. So I can go inside of the first for loop. I assigned min to I. Then I declare the value of j to go inside of the second for loop. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm doing this, right? And then I say int j equals I plus 1. Yes. Okay. But I do have to reset j somewhere. Look, I'm doing this. Then it would be like j equals I plus 1. I don't know. Whatever, right? Swap elements. Do I do the swap elements anywhere? No, I do not do that. I don't think this matters either. It does not matter. Okay. So I has no. I have to implement I and iterate again. Then the first for loop. Okay. So then I swap the elements. So this is what's doing it. So this is, I think this is where the problem is. I'm not really doing anything. Yeah, like, yeah, sure, I might increment it, but reassigning it here, which is not really what I want, but sure. Else, I am done with it. initialize like else. No, I do all this. Okay, perfect. But it's like see, there's movement now, but I don't know if it's the movement that I want actually. Okay, that was very good. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so how can I do this? So wait, what the fuck just happened though? Visual. That's it, that's selection short right there. On the flash. Right? Start doing it. Selection short. I need this. Boom. Oh wait, it's gonna be very messy. Nah, you're doing it like this? That is crazy. That is so crazy, bro. You're crazy. There's no way I can do that. Insertion short. So this is selection short back. Cool. Like that comment right there. Insertion short. Wow, this is going to be a tremendous pain in the ass to do. Which one's better? Insert elements into a shorted program where selection short finds places the smallest element in each direction. Generally resulting in fewer drops. Okay, that's what I thought. Boom. But look how many more elements are here. Like, this is insane. That is insane. That is literally insane. Like, there's no way I can do that. So it's not fully shorted though. It's not fully shorted. It's not fully shorted, and I don't really know what to do. But what I know for sure is that I've been doing it for 50 minutes, and it's almost, well, it's not almost 1 a.m. Yeah. And get M. We got selection short, more or less. Selection short, more or less. There are a few elements that are not affected. The main problem is the int. No, I mean gen equals I+1 because I don't really know where to put it. Boom. And with this